We are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'll make sure I focus on the camera right there. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, I am the World Tradesman, and my goal today is to show you guys some businesses that you guys can start if you've been laid off from your job, maybe got unemployment, whatever it is. I know COVID came and it kind of showed all of us that we are all expendable, we are all replaceable. So I want to show you guys today some of the services, some of the businesses you guys can start. Very easy, little money, and you actually can start making money tomorrow if you get everything you need. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the top 3, maybe 4 service-based businesses that you can start and make money off of. Little background on myself. I had the idea of starting a business in 2015. Held onto the idea, procrastinated with the idea. 2016 came around. Decided to say, what the hell? I'll try it. So I had a business at first as a landscaping service that actually converted into a lawn care service when I started realizing, hold up, wait, I can do this. So I started to get some clientele in my lawn care service in 2016. I had my first 2 clients. 2017 came around, I started a lawn care service. Well, here's the problem. No one told me about entrepreneurship. I'm a first generation entrepreneur, like most of you guys watching this video are as well. And I don't necessarily know. Someone's playing music outside. I don't necessarily know 100% how to do what I'm doing and the proper way of doing it. So I kind of figured all this out on my own. So one thing I did, I wouldn't say it was a mistake. But one thing I did do that I would learn from that, and I want to teach you guys my shortcomings on. If you start a business, just start one. Offer one service. Find a service that you can do and stick to that service. Because you'll end up doing exactly what I did, which I started off doing lawn care. Then it was junk removal. Then it was, what else was it? Pressure washing. Then it was carpet cleaning. And then there was a whole bunch of stuff that I ended up starting at the same time, trying to offer all these different services here, and here. So, unbeknown me doing this stuff and knowing that now that I shouldn't have did it, but learning these lessons now, I realized that it's easy to start a service-based business doing multiple things. So I got a little bit of skill set in a lot of things. So one of the businesses that I am currently doing right now, because I sort of do lawn care now. Now I do odor removal and carpet cleaning, commercial carpet cleaning, wood floor maintenance, basically. So one business that you always guys can easily start with. Then now if I can do this all over again, what I would do, this here, this is odor removal. That's just a little bit more fancy, so we're going on YouTube. Odor removal. Odor removal it can be complex. Once again, all of these businesses I'm going to show you here are low entry. There's no certification required. No one has to sign you off on anything. You can start all these tomorrow if you want to. Odor removal is a very simple business. I probably can show you guys in one of the videos. I have 3 odor removal ozone generators that I got from Amazon. I think it's around $70 a pop for all, but I have 3 of them. And what it does, there are 10,000 milligram per hour generators. Right? My hand went kind of sloppy, but excuse that. I don't know if you guys can even see that. If you guys can't see that, I'm probably will make it look bigger in the next video. But once again, getting back on YouTube, so I'm kind of new with this. But I have 3. 10 no, I'm sorry, 10,000 milligram per hour machines, right? I got them on Amazon. They were $70 a pop. Here's how easy it is to start this business. You guys can literally go on Amazon and you can split it up in payments and make 3 to 4 different payments on this. This cost me around $280. $80. Then I financed it with what is it called? A shirt? No, it's not sure. A firm, a firm. That's what I financed that with. Now, could I just pay it outright? Yeah, it was 1 in the morning. I seen it, had the idea, decided to start it. So I went on there, got them, split up between I think 3 or 4 different payments. Problems all done. I got my generators. You can literally just take these generators and go to, let's say, an apartment or a home or a hotel, and you can literally do ozone treatments in the whole entire house. Now, our ozone treatment, unfortunately for us, starts at about $299 for homes, around $125 for apartments. You can do cars as well. You can do homes, cars. You can do apartments, mints, and hotels. So you guys can literally go talk to your real estate agents, property investors, whatever, and get homes. You can go to dealerships. Anybody with big box dealerships, the mom and pop dealerships. You can actually do ozone treatment for cars. Go to your local apartment complex and tell them, hey, if you got any apartments that you have someone smoked in, maybe someone had pets, maybe somebody had they had a chemical smell, something like that. Maybe they just did remodeling or they just paint and they smell like chemicals in there. You can go to hotels and actually charge them to do odor removals. A lot of times people would do is people would go to yeah. Let me see if I can switch colors because I don't think you guys can see the green too tough. I'm trying blue to see how that works out. And I'm trying black after that. You guys can literally go to hotels. And what's gonna happen is a lot of times people will smoke in non-smoking rooms and they will literally pay you to get the odors out. Really that simple. You need a few machines to start off with that. Yes, you can get a couple box fans to go with it to help blow the ozone because ozone is heavier than oxygen. So you literally can get a couple fans, and for around, I would say, how much is a box fan? What, $15? Nah, I say 20 of them. Let's say $20 a pop for a box fan. So now you have 60 of them. Zero, no, that's 14, got it. 1, 2, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. So you have 2, 3. So that's around $440. Because you have 3 box fans, that's $50 a pop. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Hey. Don't make fun of my math. Let me ask you. Do that again. Because that was way off. So 280. I couldn't read my own handwriting at first. $20 a pop for 3 ozone generators. That's 2 box fans. That's $60. So let me put the plus there. I thought that was 1. 0. 6 and 6 is 12. 2. That's not 2. That is 4. 2 and 2 is 6. 2 and 2. 2 and 6. Guys, I'm gonna give you a full disclaimer. When you're doing this on camera, you get nervous. Those who do YouTube, you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not editing none of this out, by the way. It's all still in here. So, but if you decide to do YouTube, you will be nervous doing this. I kind of am, so excuse me on that. So, 6 and 6, how I do my math? 6 and 6, just double it. That's 12. 6 and 8 is two the difference, so it'll be 14. Carry that 1 from that 12. So 2, that's 3, that's $340. That's how I do my math. Don't. It works for me, so cool. Yeah, guys. When you do these videos, I promise you, you can laugh now, but when you get behind that camera, things gonna slip your mind. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do all these things. So if anybody tell you YouTube is easy, they're lying to you. So that's worth the $340 that you have to do this ozone generator business, right? So you can do odor removal just for simply this right here. Can you get more fans? Yes. Can you get more ozone generators? Yes. Can you get a bigger service, bigger machines? Yes. But you can start for a little as $340. And all these here, because one simple game that you can do here, if you go with a firm, coat $3 or $4 is split up between 3 or 4 payments. So you ain't got to finish pocket really in debt after the first month. So you guys can easily do that and start your business there. So you're gonna go through here. Another one I would say is easy to start that can make you good money by yourself. So of course is what I started on. Lawn care. That's what services. Yeah, so lawn care services. Lawn care services is something that you also make as well. I feel like this camera's kind of close. I got that's behind it, so I'll work with it for now. Lawn care services is something you guys also can offer. One simple thing you guys can do, and this is one thing I did as well. Once again, I learned all this through trial and error. No one taught me this. I borrowed all the equipment I had to start a lawn care service from my mother and my sister. My mom had the mower, and we had this electric blower, electric trimmer. I had a little 100 feet of hose that I threw on my shoulder and I was carrying around. That's how I cut the grass, right? But then I found out when I wanted to start my lawn care service, I used my mom's mower. I used my sister. She had a trimmer that was sitting there for a while. She had a gas trimmer, and she had a gasoline blower as well. Now I had to do some maintenance on both of them. The cars were sitting there, the gas went bad. I had to pull some hoses to swap them out. A few lines was going bad, so I had to do some work to them, but I got all of them running, right? So I literally started my lawn care service. No money down, because I had all the equipment. Guys, you can get your equipment from family and friends. You can get all your equipment from family and friends. You do not have to go out here and go to Home Depot, which you can if you want to. You don't have to go to Home Depot and start a whole lawn care account and like that and getting big fancy equipment, lawn tractors, zero turns. You can start with the mower and any equipment you have from your family and friends. Hell, go in your own garage. The equipment that you cut your own grass with, you can cut other people's grass with to make money off that. This way you can start this very simple, very easy today. I bet you may have to buy some trimmer lines, you may have to buy some gas cans. You got to buy, depending on what kind of equipment you have, you may have to buy some mix, 2-cycle mix, which, free tip, all your equipment can run on 2-cycle. The lawn care guys out there, some of them guys may have done it as well. I did it personally. All your equipment, whether it's a lawn tractor, zero turn, walk behind, whatever it is, can run on mix. Now, should you do it? Probably not. Disclaimer, probably don't do this. But I'm gonna give it to you anyway, that's how I did it. Everything I had ran on mix. So I had 2 big gas cans, 5 gallons each. I had mix in both of them. I ran my equipment, my blower, my trimmers, everything I had ran on mix. Will it cause damage to your engine after a while? Probably. You may have to clean the spark plugs a little bit more. You may have to do one of those engine flushes a little bit more. But guys, this is equipment that you're going to get started with. You're not going to keep this equipment long anyway. Because let me tell you this. The standard household equipment you get from Lowe's and Home Depot is, unless you get the Echo or Husqvarna, the commercial brands, Steel or something like that, residential equipment is not going to last long. So don't really worry about too much on commercial versus residential equipment. Take what you have and just start. So this is something you guys can do as well. So what I did, and I wish someone told me this, and I'm gonna give you guys a free tip. I'm running out of room here, but I'll make sure I put this here. Start. One thing I'll give you guys, don't do this as I did. Start your prices off. If you're offering a full service, mow, trim, blow, edge, start your services at $40. Guys, I didn't do that because no one told me about that. You know, I started my prices off at full services, $25. I was doing full blown yards, which I can tell you guys stories about this. I'm gonna tell you one in particular. I had one. Well, I'm gonna make it kind of short because I have food right there to eat, so I'm gonna make the video short. I did, and I'm a little bit everywhere. I'm gonna work on this, I promise. But I'm making a video. I'm keeping it live. All the mistakes I did with the little math thing is gonna stay in there as well. One thing I did, guys, it was a property investor that she lived in. She didn't live in my area, but she had homes in my area. So I took care of property. There's a property in Decatur, Georgia. Decatur, Stone Mountain, Issues, kind of that area. Guys, it was overgrown. I'm talking about I can literally walk to it up to my knees. I'm 6'1", it was up to my knees. The property I did was, I did that property for $35 overgrown. I would never do that now. But once again, I didn't know. So it was overgrown. She got a great deal. Guys, when I finished cutting that grass, which took me on a lawn tractor, it took me about 3.5 hours. By the time I went to the landfill, by the time I went to dump all my grass clippings, because I had so much grass clippings, I had to open the discharge, set it as high as I can set it with my lawn tractor. I had to go over all the grass, because I want to say it was about 12,000 square feet of lawn, which even now, I would never charge $40 for that. Now, the 12,000 square feet of lawn that I would charge when I was doing lawn care would be like $55, $60. And even for some people, that may be too low. That's what I would have charged for that. But for that 12,000 overgrown, oh yeah, I would have started off at roughly about $120. Whatever you would charge. This is what I did. Well, at the end of my lawn care career, whatever you would charge for, let's just say, a regular lawn to just maintain it, multiply times 3, it was overgrown. So that's what I did. So that would have been about $120 roughly just looking at it. And even then, if I would charge $60 for that yard as is, which I would have then, I didn't do it now, but if I did it then, it would be roughly $180 to clean that whole thing up. But guys, between about 3.5 hours to do that whole yard. By the time I went to landfill and dumped this stuff, it cost me around $16.50 to dump it. So between fuel, my truck, fuel for my mowers, and dumping it, I took an L on that job. A whole entire L. Plus the 3.5 hours of work that I had to do to get the grass cut. Did I know any better? No. And one thing you will realize when it comes to clientele, beware of cheap clients. Avoid cheap clients. Because cheap clients will take advantage of you in situations just like that. That's why now I don't deal with cheap clients. But the thing about it is, guys, I have more stories. I'm gonna tell you some of these stories too, so you guys can learn from my mistakes. So if I did it all over again, my minimum price would be to come up to any yard would be $40 full service. Just like that. So once again, guys, you can start a lawn care service just as simple. And all these are like short-term dibble-dabble videos. I'm making them to kind of show you, to get you ideas in your head, and you can go back and research more, or you can watch the following videos I have. Now, full plug, full disclaimer. I have an ebook that's on Amazon, and I want to say Etsy as well. How to start a lawn care service. It's called The Broke Man's Guide to Start a Lawn Care Service. That's on Amazon. I think I had it around for like $4 or $5, whatever it is. If you want to get the full how-to without watching all these videos or wait for me to upload videos, you can check out my ebook. Now, guys, I'm going to be real with you. I'm here to give you information, yes. But at the end of the day, I am a small business owner. I am a capitalist at the end of the day as well. I want to make money, true. But I also want to help you. So I'm not putting no cash apps or nothing like that in none of these videos. I'm not putting a cash app up. You got to cash app me anything. If any of this information is helpful to you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down there in case I missed anything else that you may want to add to it if you have any ideas. But that's, at the end of the day, I'm trying to make money off this. I want to help guys because I like teaching people things, but at the end of the day, too, I'm a capitalist. I believe in capitalism. I love capitalism. We all are surrounded by capitalism. We all can pay our bills through the capitalism. So I don't want to sugarcoat it to you guys, tell you I'm doing something that kindness in my heart. I kind of am, but I want to get checked too. So let's be real here. So lawn care is an easy one you guys to start. So let's do another one. So we'll do A.Moor. This one takes a little bit more skill set, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Number 3. Carpet cleaning. Now remember, I said these 2 services, odor removal and carpet cleaning, or basically commercial floor care, is what I offer now. Now, carpet cleaning is an easy industry also to get into. Now people are wondering, nah, bro, that's not true. out the line, I see a truck model for like $15,000. Cool. You're not starting there. You're not starting there at all. I want you to look up something called VLM. It's a carpet cleaning method. It's broken down into two cleaning methods. But VLM stands for very low moisture carpet cleaning. Basically, what it is you can break it down into two different methods. You have what's called encapsulation cleaning, and you have something called bonnet cleaning, which I have equipment to specialize in both, so I do offer both of those services. But you can literally get into carpet cleaning as far as like VLM for as little as $500. You really can get that cheaper if you want to. Now, if you type on YouTube and type in VLM carpet cleaning, you have guys that made their videos up showing you how to start your lawn care, not lawn care service, excuse me, your carpet cleaning service. I'm going to make my own video as well, so you're going to watch from me and maybe get my insight from a smaller, just starting type guy. I can give you a little bit more insight than the bigger guys, only because I'm starting when you are starting. I'm starting small too. A lot of times when you look at YouTube videos of guys who've been bigger for a long period of time, they'll tell you the mindset now, but they won't tell you as if you're going through it too. It's kind of like if you are let's say a newfound parent, and you're around other parents who are also newfound parents, they can give you some tips and tricks on how to deal with certain things. They won't come to you from the perspective of having 5 kids and they've been through already. So it gives you a little bit more insight when you first struggle. Like, one thing I used to do at my job, when I trained somebody, I would train them and I would make sure they knew everything they could. I'll make sure they can go back and train somebody else new so I can reaffirm that they know everything I was telling them about. So if you know what you're talking about, you really agree with it, you can train somebody else. But the reason why I did that because it came from you know the ins and outs. You have more patience because you were new at this. So the mistake that you just made when you first learned certain things, or certain tricks, you can teach them too because you both are new. So it comes from a different avenue of teaching somebody something when you first are starting off with them versus then you all the way up here and then they're down here and you have that little gap in between. So it's a different perspective. You get a little bit more insight. Now, I cannot tell you how to get successful or make 6 figures in this because I haven't got there yet myself. So that's where my experience stops and there's the beginnings. But you can start this really easy. You start this really easy and really cheap. I don't like how I came out. Okay. But so as far as carpet cleaning, you can get something called an orbiter. I think it's orbiter. So it's just orbiter. Orbiter. I have one downstairs. I probably could bring you up. I'm gonna show you guys in the video too. I'm gonna show you guys what it actually is, so I can show you what it looks like. So for this, guys, you'll need an orbiter. You're going to need to have one of these right here. Your regular, average vacuum cleaner. You can get those from the pawn shop. You can get those from Walmart cheap. Hell, honestly, you can take your vacuum cleaner out your own home, clean it out, wipe it down real good, make it look pretty good, and you can literally vacuum, use your own vacuum cleaner out your own house. Some people say it's nasty, whatever. I have 2 of them, and both of them sitting in this room right now. So this one I just showed you, that one right there is the one I use for carpet cleaning. I use that for my own home. I have the one that's behind that one for that one. But you need the orbiter. You need a vacuum. I think is it 2 using vacuum? Hold on. I know you guys are probably wondering, why is this guy up here Googling while he's making videos? Why am I Googling? Y'all ain't about to laugh at me. That's why. Alright? You'll be like, ha ha ha, he spelled that wrong. So no, you won't give it like that. So vacuum cleaner. What do you also need is whatever pre-spray you decide to have, which I need an insight on that one as well. Let's not say pre-spray. Let's just say chemicals, because that's really what they are, they're chemicals. Let's say chemicals. That can give you more breakdown of the video of this, about everything you need in detail, which that's really coming soon. chemicals, so you get clean equipment, your vacuum cleaner chemicals, pads. Because when we clean carpet basically with something called bonding pads. Basically, what it is, it kind of look like, well, it's depending on which one you get, it kind of it can be made from the same like microfiber material. But basically, what it is the machine gonna sit on top. After you go through your vacuum, you dry soil off, you're gonna have the carpet's gonna be nice and clean, somewhat of the dry soil, because most of the soil in the carpets are basically dry soil. So you vacuum, you're gonna get 70 to 80% of the soil in the carpet at the beginning. So what you're gonna have now, you're gonna have the carpet, you're gonna take your pre-spray, that's the chemicals right there. You're gonna spray the carpet cleaning solution on there, you're gonna have it sit there for a minute, 15 minutes normally. If the carpet is really soiled, you can come through and you can agitate it, basically help get the fibers, carpet fibers, kind of scrub that soil in to get the dirt off the carpet fibers itself. Because all they basically do, they attach to the fiber and they sit on top of them. So if you could loosen that up with the agitation, this is why if you ever notice your vacuum cleaners, they have a little brush at the bottom of it to beat the fibers off so it picks up the dust, to release the dust. That's why they have it there. It's agitation. So the same when you agitate with the carpet vacuuming, that little bar in the front, you do the same thing to carpet depending on how soiled it is. Now, I prefer to do agitation. It just helps it keep it cleaner, but I don't have anything to show you. Particularly, everything's downstairs, which I'll show you in another video. So what you do is after you apply the pre-spray, you let it sit for about 15 minutes. You come through, you agitate it, and then what you're gonna have is something called a bonnet pad. So it's gonna look kind of similar. I want to go get one downstairs, but I don't feel like doing that in this video. So you're gonna basically go downstairs. It's gonna look like excuse me, when you go downstairs. Basically, the bonnet pad gonna look something similar to this. It's gonna be round though. It's gonna be made of carpet, not carpet. It's gonna be made of cotton. Some of the pads are made from microfiber, similar to this type of material here. And basically what it does is, as it scrubs the carpet, what it is the bonnet now is creating friction. The friction now is going to absorb any type of moisture. Anything dry absorbs moisture. So what it's going to do is the soil that's been loosened up in the solution now is now going to be attracted, as it causes friction and causing heat, it's going to be attracted to the actual bonnet pad. And the soil will then transfer. They call it SET, soil extraction transfer technology. So you're transferring kind of when you wash your dishes and you finish washing your dishes and all that dirt being the rag was off the dish, similar to that same nature. So as you scrubbing the carbon fibers, you're gonna have to basically go on top like this. It's gonna go inside the fibers, kind of, around the fibers, and it's gonna scrub all that off. So now you have the carbon fibers here. It's gonna be clean, but all that dirt is gonna be now trapped inside the bonding. Of course, you can either take them out. You can buy, if you use something like this, like a cheap microfiber cloth to do like hardwood floors on, you can throw them away. For carpet bonnets itself, you can wash these. These now, pretend this is a bonnet now. You know, it's not a rag in this particular example. This is actually a carpet cleaning bonnet. So what you want to do now, these carpet cleaning bonnets, they're not cheap. Most of these are about $10 to $15 a pop, some even more. So these are your bread and butters when it comes to carpet cleaning. Once again, this is a bonnet in this example. So you have those. So this is what VLM carpet cleaning basically is. So you have, or you have your back, mess up a little bit, whatever. Or you have your vacuum cleaner, you have chemicals, you have your pads. And last but not least, what you're going to do with VLM, depending on what kind of carpet you have, when you do VLM, it's not going to have that fresh vacuum line look like steam cleaners do. They have that big wand, they go back and forth, and makes the lines, it looks clean. So what you're going to have is a rake / brush. Now they call it carpet cleaning rakes. But like basically it's a really thin, what kind of plastic kind of material, I would say, maybe like not a neoprene, a polymer material maybe. But it's basically like it looked like an outside rake, but it's thinner. It has white teeth on there, and basically it's a soft material that you basically create the carpet with, and it gives the vacuum lines. You also can go to your local Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, and get a soft scrub brush and have the same results. That's what I do. I have a green, I think I got it from Lowe's. It's green. So you can literally go and you actually brush the lines into it, or what you can do, since it's very low moisture, it dries within normally about an hour. You can just wait till the carpet dries and just vacuum it again and be simply done with that. So you guys can do that there. Once again, me personally, my business now, I charge $50 per room for carpet cleaning. Once again, now, pretty sure you guys went online or you went outside and you seen them doing carpet cleaning, guys, whole house for $89 specials. I don't offer those. And honestly, you shouldn't take those. But I'll get more into that in the carpet cleaning video I make, just for carpet cleaning. But yeah, I don't do cheap clients no more. I have my headache when it comes to lawn care. I learned my lessons from them. I'm good. I am really, really good when it comes to that. Now, let's put that there. So that right there is number three. So you have odor removal, lawn care service, carpet cleaning. Now, all of these, except for maybe number two, all of these are gender neutral. That means men can do them, women can do them, except for maybe lawn care, which I've seen so many get to lawn care as well. Women can do lawn care. Don't get me wrong, but most women typically don't will shy away from lawn care because outside it's hot, it's manual labor. Most women, from what I've seen, they'll won't out there cutting their grass. They're going to pay you to actually do it. So, ladies, if you want to prove me wrong or prove guys wrong and show us you can do it, hell, go for it. There's a lady on YouTube. The channel is called Spencer's Lawn Care. You have somebody called the Trimmer Queen. Shout out to TQ. She's one of the most prominent female lawn care providers on YouTube. She's very known. You can type in Trimmer Queen, she should pop up. Really skilled with the mower, really skilled with the trimmer. She's very good at what she does. So women can do this, but what I noticed in my personal experience dealing with lawn care, most women don't want to do this. Now, once again, you can prove me wrong, you can go ahead and do it, but this is what I normally see is women don't do this. Now, I think personally, if women start a lawn care service, you an all-female lawn care service, I think you have a niche that you can blow up on. So that's for the inside tips for a lot of ladies. If you start an all-female lawn care service, I think you would have a field that you could actually explore because it's a niche right there in itself that you can take advantage of. So, once again, you guys can do that if you want to, but I just observed a lot of times that women typically don't go for that. But once again, I do support women who do it. Women, ladies, y'all should do it. So, go ahead and start your niche right there and take advantage of it. So you're good with that. Now, last but not least, there's more. I have more. I'm gonna make this video quick. Once again, I said I do have food back there, and that food is getting cold. Last but not least, let's do a. Once again, my handwriting is a little bit sloppy, so excuse that. Cleaning. Cleaning company. Or service, whatever you want to put it as. Cleaning company. One thing that, now, once again, on this one, I'm being full disclaimer. I never started a cleaning company. I never offered a cleaning company. A family member of mine wanted to get into it, but I can tell you this: I pay for all the supplies, and it's easier to get into than you think. This microfiber towel I have, I bought a pack of them from Amazon. I think it was like 500 or 1,000 of them for like $20. These, clean them, throw them away, done. Now you can also do that very cheap. Once again, it's no experience. You need no experience. The same way you clean your home, you can clean other people's homes the same exact way. And once again, know the structure. You should know that you should never clean the toilet first when it first go into the bathroom. The toilet will last you should clean. And then once again, you should automatically throw that rag away when you finish, throw the gloves away when you finish. So you should know certain things. Don't go from the toilet to the sink and don't crap like that. Know certain orders you clean everything. Know you clean everything from top to bottom. So if you understand the order of everything, getting started in a cleaning company is very, very simple. Insider tip, I did buy the supplies, I can tell you this. Between Lowe's and the Dollar Tree, you can get everything you need for a cleaning company at Lowe's and the Dollar Tree. I got all type of cleaning tools. I got a scrub brush, everything I need primarily from the Dollar Tree. and I got a bunch of commercial. Um, and if you want to do this too, I got how do you call that? Concentrated cleaning solutions. So instead of buying, which you guys just seen me clean this board up with, a regular bottle of Windex, you can get a big gallon of concentrated window cleaning solution. So it may cost you, this may cost you about $2, $3 a pop for this. For like $10 or less, you can get a whole thing of concentrated solution and it can make you 64 refills of these for like $10. So you guys can do that as well and get that cleaning solution there. Um, anything you need, so anything you need to clean your home, you can clean this way. So I would say roughly estimated on. Same thing with the vacuum cleaners. We'll go through, you want to vacuum, you can do your own vacuum by vacuum off Amazon, wherever you want to get, not Amazon, Craigslist, whatever it is, pawn shops, whatever. You get all that equipment there. So you can do your equipment. For around, let's say $200 to $400, depending on how much money you want to spend. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head how much I spent for that cleaning supplies, but I'm willing to bet you, honestly, $200 to $400 is probably way too much. I got gloves from Dollar Tree. Um, the toilet little drop in little, what's the little tabs you drop in the back of the toilet to keep them clean. I got those from the Dollar Tree. I got gloves. I got cleaning solution. I think I spent maybe $140, I think, for everything. And I was buying things for a lawn care service included into that. So it didn't need all that stuff, right? So you can start easily for $140. You probably can start for under $100 depending on where you get your stuff from. Hell, take the step out of your own home. If you got Windex from your own home, use that. Get your first job in. Now, as far as charging, I don't know how to charge when it comes to a cleaning service. I don't. I never did it. But one thing you can do, go online, look at your local car, the cleaning companies, and see how much they charge. Go online, tell them, hey, look for companies that have a free estimate. Tell them to come out to your house. Say you have a two-bedroom house, two-bathroom apartment, or something like that. Do it a free estimate. Have them come to your home, do a walkthrough, whatever it is, and they'll tell you, hey, for a regular cleaning, it's this much. For a deep cleaning, it's this much. And you can literally copy their methods. Go on Craigslist, look at the cleaning companies in your area, see how much they charge you. Start there, and then work your way up. You can start easy on that. But most people overthink certain things. So, you easily can do that there. Let's do the number there. So you either do all these services here, you can do all of them. Odor removal, lawn care service, carpet cleaning. You can do pressure washing. You can do junk removal, which I did that as well. You can do a moving company / junk removal company. Those go hand in hand. There's many, many more that you can start like today by doing any of this stuff. I got tips and tricks in place for a lot of stuff. But here's the thing most importantly. If you just got fired from your job, if you just got laid off, your company went over. I know that what was it, the Yellow Trunk company? They just either they went out of business one or they got rid of the pensions. People are being screwed over, and with this new swarm of AI coming in now, a lot of jobs that we are used to doing will be gone in the near future. So take advantage of things now. Don't wait till later or wait and keep pushing this off to the economy get worse because things are going to happen again. We're going to have lockdowns all over again. You guys don't want to wait to that time. So start now. So these are the four companies you guys can start. Well, I ain't gonna say tonight, today, because it's 10:20 at night. But you guys can start tomorrow and get jobs coming in tomorrow. Go on Vistaprint. You can go on, no, not even Vistaprint. Go on Staples.com. You can get same-day printed business cards. Don't have to be fancy. Don't have to be pretty. Go on there, put cleaning company, odor removal, lawn care, whatever you do. When I did my first carpet cleaning business cards, it was no, I'm sorry, I don't put my business name out there because I want to mix the two together. But it was my business name, lawn care. Actually, do I have any to show you guys? I don't. I want to show you guys one, but I don't have any on me. ain't gotta be fancy at all. Put whatever color you like, your name, so it could be Joey's Lawn Care Service, or Amy's Cleaning Service, or Jose's Carpet Cleaning Service, whatever. Carpet cleaning services, put your phone number here. Of course, state what you do. Done. Don't overthink about it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just put that simply there and be done with it. Just go hand them out. Talk to people. One thing you can do, which be kind of careful with this. I would say you can put the business cards on top of people's like car, the little wiper. Lift the wiper up and put it right there. Be careful about that because some people are not touching their cars, so kind of be careful with that. But one thing you can do, I'm gonna give you guys plays on this. When you start your business up, so you're doing a side hustle, which if you are working a job and you don't have money, you're short on money, and the excuse comes up, well, I can't afford any of this. Get a side hustle. One side hustle I do, in the meantime, when jobs are coming in, I work on my full-time job, I will do what's called Walmart Spark. And I'm gonna tell you something. Here's a play. The area I am in is the Cobb County, I'm between Lithonia and Conyers, right? So one thing I do at the Walmart Spark, I now have access to a lot of apartment complexes that I can advertise my odor removal as well as carpet cleaning services to. So every time I get an order, all I gotta do is take a business card, slide it in the bag, drop the bag off to the client. If it's an area that I want to clean in, right? We want to get some jobs in. I would sit there and put the drop business card in there. Go ahead and do that. So people may say it's unprofessional, whatever it is. I'm trying to get this out here. I'm trying to get this business started. I'm trying to grow this business. Right now, I can't afford to try to look professional when I ain't got no money coming in. Don't worry about how you look. Just start. So you guys can do that as well. Now, if you're doing like Uber Eats and you got people fresh like food, they're gonna put like dribbling in their mouth, like Pizza Hut or I don't know Pizza Hut. Let's say like McDonald's, Burger King, something like that. Don't drop it in their bag. Don't do that. Because no, your hands, no. Don't, I think the other thing you even can now. I think that when it comes to like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and stuff like that, the bags are sealed. So then what you can do, take your business card. You can tape it. Get a little roll of little tape. You can tape it on the side of it and have it there. But since we do Walmart Spark, I'm having groceries a lot of times, like grocery bags from Walmart. So all I do is take one, slide it in there, drop it off to a client. While I'm in this neighborhood, because once again, this is like a gated area, I'm now in the neighborhood. So you know what I can also do? It's called 5 rounds. You know, if I drop it at this apartment right here, I can go all door to door, drop off business cards, slide them in the little door right there, be done. I can also go to the mailbox, because most of them have a centralized mailbox location in most apartments. And I can put a couple business cards right in there somewhere, or tape them to the top, or something like that. You have access to certain things when you get these opportunities. So don't see it as I'm not making money or I feel like a failure because I'm doing this stuff and I should do my business more. But it's opportunities for advertising you guys can use. I'm gonna get more into that too in the following videos. But guys, most important thing, I'm gonna put this big so you can see it. Classes in session. Guys, just start. Don't make excuses. Don't worry about how it's gonna be. Just start. Odor removal. You can start that very easy. Now, one thing I did when I first started my lawn care service, I didn't have business insurance. I didn't have a business. Not legally. I gotta be careful that I tripped on I hit that little push-up bars. That's how I didn't realize it was behind me. I didn't have business insurance when I first started my lawn care service. And I'm gonna be honest with you. From 2016 when I had the idea of my business, 2017 when I legalized my business, to all the way up until 2021, I never needed insurance. I had to use, I had the insurance, but thankfully I never had to need it. Now, one thing with lawn care, which I would say if you're going to, business insurance is not expensive, but you have to have a legalized business to have insurance. So one thing you can do, if you're doing lawn care, get a couple $100 saved up for emergencies because things can happen. 2021, I was doing a yard. Once again, this would go back to what I said with causing cheap customers. I was doing a yard for a customer. And of course, it was trash in the yard, there was debris in the yard, all sorts of stuff. So if you have one of those marijuana grinders, if you guys smoke, you know what that is. Apparently my A.Moor hit one, went over it, picked it up, and threw it through a window. And I broke somebody's window. Now, luckily for me, it was one of the windows with the little glasses in it. So I went, same day, I called up a glass company. The guys gave me an estimate for it. He said it was around $140, whatever it was. Next day, this guy came out. I called my clients, told them everything. I sealed the hole and everything. Told them, hey, don't worry about it. We're licensed insured, so we have everything covered for this particular case. So the customer itself, I reassured him everything was good. If the window cost $10,000, my insurance will cover it. So luckily for me, it didn't cost that much. The guy came back the next day around like 10 or 11 o'clock. He came and he repaired the window, which was, I would say too, the others you can get into is window fixing or window placing. This bro came in there, he was in out 10, 15 minutes. And I told him, okay, cool, here's your money. He gave me $20 back. So he charged me $120 for a 15-minute job. So yeah, it's money out here to be made. So I didn't have insurance for that. But once again, I didn't even need insurance. I just took $120 out of my pocket and just paid to get the window fixed. But I do understand when looking on the lawn care, well, insurance is very important. But as far as carpet cleaning, doing the VLM method, you really, unless you put the wrong chemicals down, you really can't mess that up. So don't be literally 100% on the carpet cleaning job. I have insurance on carpet cleaning. Same with cleaning companies. Same with the odor removal services. You don't necessarily need insurance 100% to get started. You don't. Is it a risk? Yes. But until you're licensed and insured, unless you have a business license and you register with the county and stuff like that, don't worry about insurance just yet. Just get a start. Take small jobs. Don't take risky jobs. Don't take jobs that you have a bad feeling on. You got to play it smart. Most importantly, guys, just start. Just start. Don't overthink about it. Well, what if I? I am a conscientious person. I am you guys haven't heard about the DISC assessment. I am, it's like a personality test. You know, the A, B, C, D personality. But instead of A, B, and C is D, I, C, S, and C, the DISC assessment. I did mine, and I found out that I am a high C and a D. I mean, I am very conscientious, but I'm also dominant. If I know what to do 100%, especially when doing like lawn care, I don't care what kind of yard it is, new yard, whatever it is. I know this like the back of my hand. I don't have to think about anything. I know what to do. Come in, do my groundwork, trim edge, blow everything back to the middle, go over with the mower, blow off any debris I have off, done, in and out. I know how to do this back of my hand. Now, these, I learned these. And not gonna lie to you, me being a conscientious person, the what ifs, the planning, the organizing, the structure, all that stuff is going through my head. I had to make sure I can do this right because I had no idea what these were. Now it's in my head. What if I mess up? What if I damage something? What if I break something? What if equipment breaks down? What if? I was doing that all day in my head. So it took me longer to start this business because I kept what ifing. I had these ideas. Now I started dibbling down in carpet cleaning back in like 2018, 19-ish. But going full time and all removing carpet cleaning, I was in my head for a minute. I think I'm just again in my head. It's been 2 years. So don't feel bad about that. I am that person too. If it's something I don't know about, I will research something all day. But the problem is I will research something and I will get stuck on never doing anything. But once I figure it out, oh, I'm gonna act on it and do it right because I planned it out already. So I have this plan, I have this plan. Find out what you want to do. Because these things may be an idea for you and make it you the ball roll. Because one thing you also can do, dryer vent cleaning. There's a full service you can do. It's money out here to be made on everything you're doing out here. So figure out what you want to do, guys, and just start. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about it. What if? Just start. If you want to do YouTube, just start. Right now I'm shooting on a dry erase board I got from Amazon for about $30 somewhere in there. maybe a little bit more. I'm shooting on a tripod here. I have my little light here. Well, that's actually better. I probably should have that on the whole time. But I have my little light here I got from Amazon. On a tripod I got from Amazon. No, I got the tripod from Goodwill, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's way better. I should have had it on the whole entire time. But yeah, just start, guys. You don't need the best of the best. You don't need the best equipment. You don't need everything you see on YouTube. When these guys are out here doing this with their equipment, you don't need all that equipment. You don't need 50 grand in equipment. Just start with what you have. Most importantly, just start. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning to my video. I'm gonna keep these videos coming. I'm gonna try to do videos every Monday and Thursday, or Monday and Wednesday. One or two. I'm planning out and figure out. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep these videos going because I have a lot of information I want to share to you guys to help you guys get started. Remember, don't wait till everything is done. You failed. You lost your job. You're losing your family. You can't pay your bills. Don't wait till then. It's too late to start this stuff. Start now. Because I wish someone told me this when I was doing this, and now you guys have somewhat of a helper or a teacher to help you guys learn certain things here. So any information I have, any tips I find out, I'm gonna share with you guys. So, thank you for tuning to my video. Once again, I am the Royal Tradesman. If you like the video, any tips I gave you just now can help you out. Like the video, comment, subscribe. I'll be back next time. You guys be easy. Stay tuned. I'll let you later.